actually materialized for us. Thank goodness. Wow, that is a relief. I was worried our standard palace procedures wouldn't work.
Alright, Skull. Get to home.
No. Look at the size of that thing.
What do we do now? How do you steal something like that?
I admit, I don't know either.
What's that?
It's her! Alice.
So, it's a fight after all.
Oh dear. You thought you'd just sneak in like that. And what exactly do you plan on doing with those desires? Hey you! Joker, right? Did you come back to me so you could be mine? Oh, so you really are here to steal it.
Alice Hiragi! We know all about the horrible things you've done.
You seized people's desires by force and turned them into your puppets.
You toyed with people's emotions and made them mistreat one another. You even opened up stores so you could bilk all the people you brainwashed.
We can no longer overlook the wicked changes of heart you forced on the people.
The Phantom Thieves are about to beat the distortion out of you.
Takamaki-san, you're so beautiful. There's no way you could understand. You have no clue what I've been through.
You mean what happened to you at Shujin?
Where did... How?
We know all of it. How you were bullied, how it was torture for you, but I still...
Oh, okay. You found out. No matter how much I hide it, the past still comes back to me. How pathetic. What a mess. That doesn't matter now. With this power, I can have everything. Everything I've always wanted. Mine! And now, I'm gonna make you mine! All mine!
What the? She turned into some kind of rabbit.
So this really is Alice in Wonderland.
Oh my! I'm late for a very important date! Come along, come along! I have such wonders to show you!
What wonders?
Ignore her, Sophie. She just wants to torture us or something. Alice, I'm gonna make you see the light.
Aw, you Phantom Thieves seem like best fun! Any of you happen to be dating?
How would that be any of your business?
I wonder who did that. Come inside. Usually, I'm gonna be for Joker. I'll take your heart.
Better watch out, Joker.
She's tough. I don't see any weaknesses yet, Oracle. One sec.
Switch out.
Analyze me.
Out of the way.
Turn that smile right off her face. Alice, why are you doing this? You hurt so many people.
I thought everyone's in love with me. What can I do if this is only I
I can be you.
No one is saying that. You're just manipulating them.
You didn't know that all that. Oh, I can't wait to find out.
That
Copper.
You'll have your chance when Alice goes for the pole. That's when you blast her.
Raining confetti upon the stage. That would be quite pleasing, aesthetically.
All right, time to wrap it
You
up.
go.
I'll do it.
You show him, Oracle.
The enemy's no pushover. Targeting weakness to win.
Let's go.
Turn up the heat. Yes, it's getting weaker. Take first down. Very much serious. Be careful, everyone. It's powerful and strong against psychokinesis. Keep that in mind. I can be of use. Oh, that was awesome, Sophie. No holds barred.
Yeah.
You guys have burned a lot of stamina. Don't overdo it, okay? Joker got into the follow-up attack. Fair warning. It's gonna be rough. That is one ginormous party popper. That it could do some damage.
I'm going to.
Hey!
Out of the way.
Hey, what's on the way? Waiting support.
I'll do it.
It's tough, but it's weak to fire. You can handle this. Go for it, Zena. I can be of use. Powerful and strong against psychokinesis. Keep that in mind.
Showtime. Bicorn. Here.
Mind blowing as always, Joker.
Right here.
Why are you being like this? I was finally able to find some happiness. Are you here to take everything I have? Just like she did? Just try me. So sick of separating.
Something's changed. Stay on guard.
Holy shit.
Following us. Why is she so fast? Can I use that?
Yours.
Time over.
All to school!
Alice, what made you like this?
You never get it some of the time. I've been treated like
Switching
shit.
out.
All right.
You don't know what that means. After what the social order, the shittier they were to me. Even if they saw someone getting tortured. Smile. Back to help. Like that. No.
Sure.
I'll show you. Your trash. What?
Persona.
I'm so done. I'll be done with this.
Here I go.
Oh, and then no one.
Look out.
Yeah. This one.
Sorry.
Okay. This one. Okay.
All right, time to power it up. Thank you, Oracle. The enemy's no pushover.
There. Okay. There.
Target its weakness to wind. Looks like he's weak to wind. Got any wind to send her way?
It's over. Let's go.
You guys have burned a lot of stamina. Don't overdo it, okay? It's powerful and strong against psychokinesis. Keep that It's powerful and strong against psychokinesis. Keep that in mind.
Persona!
That is one ginormous party popper. Medic,
Hey, that one to me.
looks pretty beat up.
Yeah, here I go.
Explosive hit.
Most impressive.
Get it.
Sure.
Joker got in a follow-up attack. Shit.
I'm going too.
Now everyone stay focused.
Persona! Take this!
This is your chance. It's showtime. The enemy's burning up. Clear 'em with wind or nuclear attacks.
Showtime! Spikehorn! Here!
Whoa, you think this was easy?
Oh, man. Here I go.
Sorry.
Skull made a hasty retreat. I think he needs help. It's tough, but it's weak to fire. You can handle this. Hang in there. Defense up. Help with that. Now, get her. Joker, you're low on stamina. Be careful. Joker got in a follow-up attack.
This one. There.
It's powerful and strong against psychokinesis. Keep that in mind.
Big!
Did we do it?
Okay.
A new skill. Very nice.
No! How can I still not be strong enough? Why can't I change? I'm not the victim anymore! Enough, Alice. If you keep going, you'll just make yourself feel even worse. How would you know? I just can't compare to someone like you, Takamaki-san. All my life, I'm no match for the real winners. And I tried so hard to change, but I was still made fun of, still bullied. I just wanted to stop being miserable. I poured my heart into fashion and worked to get so far. But then, she showed up again and started running her mouth about my past. She told everyone what a pathetic little shit I was. That's why I took all of it from her. Her boyfriend, her social circle, everything. And that still wasn't enough for me. It wasn't just her. Everyone that talked behind my back, all the people who just stood there when I was kidding. I'll destroy every single one of them.
Alice. So this is a wound in a heart.
This power lets me get revenge. So
You became the bully, right?
You idiot! What good does that do? Now you're just as bad as the people who made you suffer. Is that how you want to live? Like one of those bullies? Didn't you want to be something else? A ray of light for others. And for yourself. Don't give up because of those selfish bastards!
Takamaki-san.
You're right. I wanted to rescue them. All of the people like me, going through the same thing. But I... Yes, I will. Takamaki-san, I want to apologize to the people I hurt and start over.
I'm sure you can turn it around. I've been through a lot of the same things, but thanks to my best friend and the Phantom Thieves, I was able to stand up for myself and do the right thing. You're never alone. Once you're back to your real self, let's be friends, okay?
You wanna be... Really?
Uh-huh. I mean, I totally love Alice. We even share the same dream.
Thank you. I'll go back now, where I belong. This time, I'm gonna be...
Oh, this is bad! It's coming down!
You certainly took your time, Phantom Thieves. Or should I say, chosen heroes.
About time we met, eh, Mr. Overlord?
You're gonna give back all those desires you stole.
Such foolishness! You haven't the slightest idea what you've just walked into.
That appearance, it stands. This is no doubt the Overlord from Prince of Nightmares.
He certainly gives off that impression, but weren't the Fearsome Four just dressed like normal people?
Yeah, thinking about it, those guys didn't get much love from the author, did they?
You've come all this way, only to fall right into my trap. This world belongs to me and me alone. It takes shape solely according to my design. Here, the Overlord rains justice upon the holier-than-thou heroes who would dare brand him as evil. Here you are nothing more than flies to be swatted. I'll enjoy hearing those filthy screams as you atone for your transgressions.
That's bold for someone who stole others' desires just to satisfy their own selfish wants.
Yeah, if you're really the Overlord, ain't this the part where you get your ass kicked?
Tell me, how many of my demon brethren have you slaughtered while spouting such despicable hypocrisies?
Wow, this guy's reading right from the handbook, isn't he?
Enough of this. It's time we fought, no matter how brave a facade you put on. It's clear you're just afraid of losing that hollow throne you're so proud of.
What was that?
Your reign is not but an illusion. Allow us to show you the truth.
I'm sick and tired of everyone looking down on me. Yes, the time has come for my true power. You wretches shall witness my final form! To challenge the great Overlord himself! Imbeciles! I will feast upon your bones!
Holy crap! A dragon! Be careful, guys. This one's really tough.
He's writing something! Building up energy!
some backstory. That said, your swords work quite well against them.
Yeah. And we should probably keep using them, huh?
We gotta slow his momentum. Can you target his weakness and knock him down?
I'm going to.
What did I at least have?
You're mine. I'm going to.
Why would the gods favor you over me?
Really committed to this role, isn't that Blue? Either way, looks like he's
I'm going
doing
to.
good. Keep it up!
Weird effort joined you.
Besides, evil overlords definitely get his ass. That's rule number 1.
Ango Natsume, you are a shameful despot steeped in madness. Stay!
How can this be?
That was like a megaton explosion! This may be trouble! Okay. Appreciate it.
You thought that was all you got just now. Think again. It was tough.
Definitely heard that one before. Okay. Do that for us, Sophie! Good one, Sophie! Keep up the pressure! Did I do okay?
Those with talent are always being dragged down by those without. How can you be so ignorant?
You have no right to say such a thing.
Suggesting I have no talent?
What talent can you claim to possess? Doing others' work for your own selfish interests? Cast away your
I'm going to damn it! You're just like them! Keep your filthy hands off me!
So even that golden coat of yours was a sham.
See ya!
You are God-bearing fool.
Can't be! The great overlord! Defeated!
Okay.
A new skill! Very neat! Asana learned a new skill!
Game over, Mr. Overlord.
Wait! We can rule this world together! You can have half! My mantle! My magic armor! Don't look at me! Don't look at me!
Is that his true form? Looks like it. So in the end, even his identity was just a cheap imitation.
It's over, Ango Natsume.
You're just a bunch of stupid kids! You don't know how much I've suffered! It's not too late for me! I've still got my reputation as a writer! I've won an award! I've sold books! It's not too late! It's never too late!
And that's good enough for you? This fame you've acquired through deception and the brainwashing of others. Is that truly what you wanted? What was the real reason you started writing novels?
I mean, damn it! Damn it! I tried. I really tried. Just like everyone else, I read and read all through the night. Hours on end, like my life depended on it. And for what? Nothing I wrote was ever mine. It was just another work from Sogo Natsume's grandson. No one ever acknowledged my effort. My effort? Not my work. Not even me. No matter where I look, all I see is a bunch of thoughtless idiots. Slaves to appearances and nothing more. Acknowledge me, damn it. Acknowledge Ango Natsume's efforts for once. I just want someone to see that I really tried.
I do.
Huh?
It's very clear just how much work you've put into writing your novels. A life led by creativity is almost always a lonely one, no matter your profession. You were battling that loneliness. You braced yourself, pouring your very soul into your writing, bringing it to your publisher time and time again. I will gladly acknowledge such effort and determination. There are many out there who would give up that battle. Even those of exceptional skill and creativity. To be able to continuously bring life to new works without giving up, however, that is perhaps the most exceptional talent of all. There was once a time when you kept fighting. That is one part of your career that could never be labeled a fabrication. So start over, Ango Natsume. Claw your way back up from nothing and move forward. After all, there are some things that simply cannot be painted without a blank canvas. It is because everyone believed in me that I was able to choose the path I walk today. I stopped lying to myself and was able to begin anew. So it is now my turn to pay it forward. Even if I'm the only one in the world to do so, I will believe in you.
Stupid kid. Talking my damn ear off. But you're right. This identity of mine was built on nothing but lies. I don't need it anymore! I'll do it. I'll climb my way back up. And I'll do it on my own strength! I'll write a novel that'll capture the hearts of countless readers, just like my grandfather before me. I'll write something I can be proud of. To everyone! I swear it!
Good. And I'll be looking forward to the day I get to read it.
You know, I really am stupid. How did I let myself forget? I know now what it is I really wanted.
The cage is collapsing. Come on, we're leaving!
Sorry about the wait. We're here to kick ass and... What?
Silence, you whelp!
Who the hell is she?
That couldn't be... Mari-san? What on earth happened to her? I'm guessing this is Hyodo's distorted form.
What do you people want? You had best... best not get in my way! Oh, I'm almost there. Only a few more votes and I'll win re-election!
This is wrong, Mari-san. Those votes you gathered by twisting the people's hearts are worthless.
And if you don't stop your tyranny, your staff will collapse one by one. I get why it's hard for you to trust people, but you still have to treat them with decency.
Ah! You shut your impudent mouth! I've done nothing wrong! I will wring out every last ounce of corruption from my staff by working them into the ground! I'll silence all charlatans who betray me! And I will consume every last vote in the city! Whether these people agree with me or not! Only then can I build a safe haven, a radiant snow city that sparkles like winter.
Listen to him. When you take away someone's desire, you rob them of their agency, the ability to make their own decisions. So what good does it do to turn your loyal citizens into mindless drones? Isn't it better to let them arrive at their own conclusions? To follow their own hearts?
How dare you lecture me!
Good job, Noor. You tell her. Mari-san, say goodbye to the countless desires you stole. Because Beauty Thief and the Phantom Thieves are about to take them back!
honestly. They're all in my way. Ah! This is the last straw! Ah! Ah! You've made me so very hungry. Still have time, and the main course is you!
Mari-san, what you're doing is wrong. So we'll be taking those desires back.
Shut your prissy little mouth! What would you know? I will consume all who oppose me, no matter who they are! I'll gobble you up!
Whoa, what's with all the food? Let's go.
Now's not the time to stuff your face.
Gentlemen, Pixie,
You're
Mark,
stuck.
Prince of Cleveland, want Jack Frost! Take this!
What?
It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to curse.
Rabbit Step!
Stop that! I've done nothing to cause such agony!
The enemy's in a great shape. How many times will you these desires to these contacts? Completed follow-up, Sophie. Perfect. You're in our way.
You sicken me!
Switching out.
Yeah.
This one's strong, and ice is a no-go. Don't slip up.
You're mine!
Whoa! Oh! No! Dying light! No!
Looks like it's a curse attack. Get busy, Joker.
Why, damn you?
Whoa!
Stop standing in my way!
Attack hour is up, all right? Doesn't look good, guys. Go, Skull. Fair warning. This one's gonna be rough. I'm gonna take two.
Out of the way!
Right on the money, Skull.
Hey! Come out of the way! Counting on you. I'll do it.
Your health is bad.
Use that. Fire!
Power will be used.
Right
Its weakness is psychokinesis.
Rabbit Step!
Oh, nice, Joker. You hit its weakness. That was great, Joker.
Take this!
I'm gonna attack two. Joker got in a follow-up attack. You're on the floor.
You show him, Oracle! It's over.
Following up. Joker got in a follow-up attack. Electricity, plus it's real strong. Watch your back. This is your chance. It's showtime.
Yeah, here I
Bingo.
go!
That's still just now. Perfection. Rock them into oblivion.
Showtime! Jack Frost! Here!
Mind-blowing as always, Joker.
That had Let's go! Rabbit Step!
This should end it.
Over!
That's our leader.
I'm going too!
Joker got in a follow-up attack! Joker, you're low on stamina. Be careful!
Rabbit Step!
Blowing up! It's a strong one! Avoid its weakness to curse! It's showtime! Go for it, Joker!
Showtime! Jack Frost! Here!
Whoa, you
Come!
think this was easy?
Take this!
Amazing!
Cannot be. If I fall, what kind of monster? Wait! Not yet! I won't let it end this way! I need to wipe out all of Sapporo's injustice!
Please stop! Haven't you done enough?
What?
You're a kind person, Mari-san, and I know you've tried to shoulder all of this alone. The staff member who took bribes, the councilman who tried to set you up, even the girl who died in the accident. Each of these things grieved you, and in order to make a city where none of it could reoccur, you took action as you saw fit. Am I right?
As the mayor, I know very well that little girl's death was ultimately my fault. But my staff betrayed me, all for their insatiable greed. I thought I could leave that awful position behind. Unfortunately, it wasn't as simple as that. Had I gone, I'd only be replaced by greedy scum. That's why I never stepped down. In this world, it's either eat or be eaten. And with circumstances so cruel, I decided I'd be the one doing the eating. Even if every last one of my votes were false, at least I could use them to make the world a better place. But if I was replaced as mayor, who would be there to honor that little girl's memory? An innocent girl lost her life, yet I could do nothing to stop the evil still afoot.
It's not too late to set this right. First, you must tell the people everything that happened. Then can you get a fresh start? But this time, on your own strength.
That would be impossible. I cooperated with those awful men to hide the truth. That way I could continue being mayor. There's nothing I can do.
Stand up, Mariko Hyodo! Are you just going to stay knocked down? You are a kind and strong woman, not someone who collapses over mistakes. So stand up and hold your head up high, because no matter how many times you fall, you can always get back up and start again.
Isn't that...
Yes, you said that to me a long time ago. Even if you told the people the truth about the incident, there are those who would still see the good in you. Don't let your position ruin you. Think back to what you stood for.
She's right, Mayor. You can't give up.
If you tell everyone your side of things, they'll listen.
When my father died, I felt like my heart was going to break. But thanks to the Phantom Thieves, I was able to stand strong and move forward. That's why I know you can too. Remember the part of you that taught me to get back up, no matter how many times I fall.
Yes. You're right. Thank you, Haruchan. What I've done was wrong. I drove my employees to the brink and used a strange power to manipulate the votes. I was so driven by my personal agenda, I lost sight of how I originally felt. And why I ran for mayor in the first place. To make a city beloved by everyone. To give back to the home where I was raised. That's reason enough to take another step. I won't make this mistake again. I never needed this power from the start. Haruchan, you've grown so much. Your father must be so happy in heaven.
Mari-san. Happy?
Akane-chan!
I've been waiting for you imposters. Yeah, even you. I'm gonna end you all right here. After that, it's payback time for the guy who killed my mom.
Akane, please, listen! I'm done running away! I will catch the villain who killed your mother without fail! I swear it on Aoi's name! So please, give this up already!
How can I trust a word you say? All adults do is lie. Even if there are bad people in the world, they just pretend they don't exist. And the Phantom Thieves came along, shattering lies and leaving truth in their wake. But now...
Hear me out, Akane-chan. I'm sure you've noticed, too, that Zenkichi-san is just as torn up over losing your mother. All he could do was fight the pain the best way he knew how. But because of how painful your experience was, you didn't want to accept his solution.
No, that's not true!
You know it's not that simple, Akane-chan. Your father isn't the one at fault. It's the man who killed your mother in the first place. I can't begin to imagine the pain and suffering you went through. But please, give your father a chance.
What are you...
Once you lose somebody, it's too late to tell them anything ever again. Holding back will only lead to regret later down the line. And in order to avoid that, you need to face the truth head on. That's something I could only learn from the people right here.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! The Phantom Thieves would never spew such lies. They would be on my side. The real Phantom Thieves would never hurt me. The real Phantom Thieves are my friends!
Everyone, guards up!
Wait, that one looks like... Joker?
Whoa, what's going on?
Please, if you're my Phantom Thieves, then change their hearts!
Who are these guys? Why do they look just like us? Are they... the Phantom Thieves in Akane's cognition?
Recognitions? What? What does that even mean?
They're just some phonies. Sure won't look like us when we're done with them.
Better make it quick. Hang on, Akane! I'm coming to get you!
Listen to me. Okay, leave it to me.
Go, my Phantom Thieves! Rid us of these imposters!
Don't back down. Show us the real Joker's might. Now's your chance. Play into him.
My Phantom Thieves!
Their attacks are exact
Let's go.
copies. Talk about copyright infringement.
You're mine.
That's super fast. Joker's up for an opening.
What's got to my Phantom Thieves?
Looks like it's working. Keep it up, Joker.
It's your own thing!
I admit, it looks pretty good, but it still doesn't have anything on me. That's the ticket. Good thinking, Joker. I know I can count on you.
Take this.
Joker got it.
He even matches my speed?
Fighting someone who does everything you do is so annoying!
He's right here, strongest foes yet. Careful, everyone. Joker, your health is bad.
This one. This one.
Fair warning, this one's gonna be rough.
truck! Here!
You're not that bad.
You're close to the original!
You're mine.
You're cool, Joker!
Take this!
Joker got it! That's why I carry out my own.
I had no idea I made it so bad for you, Akane. I'm so sorry. I won't run from the truth anymore. Please, come back to me.
We ain't losing to no phonies!
They may have appeared like us on the surface, but in the end, they were pale imitations. They never stood a chance.
Not against the real thing.
No way. How could this happen? How could my Phantom Thieves lose? Does that mean you're the real ones? So you're the actual Joker?
You betcha. Can't mimic authenticity. Please trust us, Akane-chan. And your father, too.
None of us would ever give in to injustice. And no matter what, we never stray from our chosen path.
But you...
To be honest, Akane, you were right. I'm probably the worst dad out there. I couldn't avenge Aoi, nor could I carry out my duties as an officer. Hell, I couldn't even talk to you face to face. I was afraid to lose you, and so I turned my back on justice and buried the thought of vengeance for Aoi. All this time, I've been fooling myself, thinking one day I'd get my chance, but I couldn't have been more wrong. So I want to set things right. I swear that I'll bring those criminals to justice for what they've done to you too. And Akane, I need your courage to do it.
Really? Are you really going after him?
Yes. Consider it a promise to your mother.
Then, if it's a promise, I will never, ever forgive you if you break it.
Don't worry. I never will, Akane.
I believe you. I always have. Dad.
Akane! Stay with me, Akane!
I've always been so scared of losing what's precious to me. After Mom passed away, you changed. You used to be so cool. Then suddenly, you didn't even want to look me in the eye. You were never home either. Like you didn't want to see me. I hated that.
Akane.
But it's okay now. I can tell. You want to be the dad I used to know.
What is this? What's happening?
I'm really sorry, Dad. And... thanks.
This has to be some kind of joke. It has to be! Akane!
Calm down, Wolf. This is how it always happens.
Huh?
Akane-chan, or should I say Akane-chan's shadow, went back to her former self. That's a sure sign the real Akane will go back to normal too. So cheer up, Wolf.
You guys couldn't have mentioned that sooner?
That display of emotion as you cried your heart out. It was touching, to say the least.
It made me cry a little too.
I wasn't doing it for the compliments.
Gotta say, you're one hell of a dad.
Very admirable, Wolf.
And that's putting it mildly. He did everything he could to protect Akane-chan, even risking his own life.
Would you cut it out? I'm nowhere near that competent.
Are you blushing? All jokes aside, there's no need to hold back anymore, Wolf. Together we can strike down any evil, all of us working as one.
Never thought a thief could teach me a thing or two. But you know what? I made Akane a promise to arrest Konoe and Owada. And bring this case to an end.
Damn right!
Not to backtrack, but what's going on with Akane in the real world?
Actually, we came here because we heard she was kidnapped.
Maybe she was never kidnapped to begin with. Might be good to check if she's at home.
Sounds like a plan. We're done here.
Sorry to keep you waiting, you goateed prick!
We're here to straighten out that crooked heart of yours.
So you've come. A warm welcome to the terrorists who toy with others' hearts in the name of their self-righteous justice. The infamous Phantom Thieves.
As if you've any right to talk. You who repeatedly takes control of whomever you please.
And you even tried to pass us off as a bunch of killers. You're the real bad guy here.
Huh. It would appear you haven't realized just how similar we are.
What?
We're one and the same. We both detest this rotten society and struggle day after day to combat it. With our power to change hearts, we strive to incite change among the masses.
Don't kid yourself. There's no way you're the same as us.
We all know about your past. It must have been terrible for you, but still. What you're doing now makes you no better than a common criminal.
I change hearts in order to exterminate the evils of this world. Are we not essentially the same? I'm simply introducing a system to keep things in order. And by creating monarchs, I'm ensuring everything plays out according to plan.
What are you talking about?
When the cognitive world revealed itself to me, I took it as an act of divine revelation. It was my birthright to change this godforsaken planet. With the cognitive world in my grasp, I could wipe all evil from the face of the earth. I would not waste such an incredible gift. But in order to see that dream realized, I needed a world that could be controlled.
Controlled? What do you mean?
I needed a world that would allow me to erase even the slightest traces of evil from people's subconscious minds. To that end, I required something that could reach everyone and bring them to submission. Yes, it seems AI was the solution to that problem. Thus, the next step was to acquire Emma and have it learn more about cognitive science at the research lab in Okinawa. The end results were the jails created by Emma. Unique cognitive worlds in which no heart, no matter how cold, could resist being changed.
You saying Emma made the jails?
So that's why the jails were left standing even after we defeated the Monarchs.
The jails aren't perfect, mind you. A jail's area of effect only covers roughly one city. Peculiar has such a phenomenal power, has such a limited range. In order to change the hearts of all humanity, I needed nothing short of an army of monarchs. So I began gathering pawns, powerless, lamenting puppets who felt as hopeless on this earth as I once did. And do you know what happens when you grant people like that the power to change hearts? They welcome their newfound power with open arms. And by using Emma to guide them, keeping them under control is a menial task. With the monarchs I'd personally selected, I could change the hearts of the festering rabble that calls this rotten place home. With the monarchs at my command, I could change the heart of anyone who dares step out of line. That was the endgame. Operation Oraculi. But you Phantom Thieves had to show up and ruin everything.
So when we started taking down your jails, you got scared that your plan would fail. That's why you used the police and turned Akane into a monarch. It was all an attempt to stop us.
It's not too late. I can still erase these obstacles and start over. You're still so naive. But eventually, even you will come to understand. Fight all you want. The most you can do is change the hearts of a scant few. Don't you see that my way is far more efficient?
So everything will be fine as long as you're the one making all the decisions? Who do you think you are? Some kind of god?
You're just forcing your ideas on everyone else!
What foolish logic. So when you change people's hearts, it's right. But when someone else does it, it's wrong. I've built an entire infrastructure for changing hearts. What was impossible for you, I have made a reality. As a hero, I will reign over the whole world with infallible justice.
You used Akane for this ridiculous plan of yours? She was just an innocent girl. Everyone you've made a monarch had some form of trauma. But you treated them like tools. Even toyed with their lives. You don't know the first thing about justice!
Then do you believe you could have saved me?
Huh?
Let's say you had been around back then. Could you have saved me from my father? I had nowhere to run. I was just a scared, helpless child left to suffer by himself. Well, could you really have saved me? Even now, there are surely others being brought up in the same hell that I was, and yet you've done nothing to help them.
Well, that's...
You only destroy the evils you just happen to come across, but you'll never save everyone. Me, however, I have the power to change the entire world. No one will ever have to suffer as I did ever again. And to do that, you need something beyond what the Phantom Thieves can offer. You need more than some childish heroic fantasy.
But that's not justice! All you're doing is brainwashing everyone. You're taking away their freedom, who they are!
And what's the difference? Both of us changed the hearts of others against their will. So how am I any different from you?
Don't you understand?
What?
For you, changing someone's heart means imprisoning them. But for the Phantom Thieves, it means setting them free. You may steal desires like them, but the Phantom Thieves give people hope. Maybe you don't realize it, but I think, deep down, you know you're nothing like them.
It seems there's little point in discussing this further. If we can't reach an understanding, then only one side can remain. It's time to decide which of us truly walks the path of justice. There aren't any real heroes left. So, why not make our own? The world needs someone willing to fight for its people's justice. A hero to lead them, to unify them. A hero like me! I'm the hero. That makes you the villain.
It's not matter, and I've got to make my decision. This life within my moment.
I am the enforcer of righteousness, the hero who will purge the wicked from every corner of the globe. Prepare yourselves, Phantom Thieves, and watch as I shatter your illusory sense of justice with my own two hands.
Oh, come on! He's got a mech!
Careful! I think you have major energy spikes in that thing!
It even looks superpowered.
One of the kids toy to me. See how big I'm doing this, buddy. Let's give it all we got.
You're mine!
What? My armor!
Your attacks are gold! Let him have!
Let's go!
After them! Don't fall!
Chase him down with a follow-up attack!
We're not done yet.
Rocket punch!
I'm going too!
All weapons at maximum firepower! Justice will always prevail against evil!
Steer clear, everyone! Don't want to get hit by that! There's gotta be an opening somewhere. Let's focus on avoiding him for now.
The way of justice!
Fair warning! This one's gonna be rough!
Strike the buzzer!
Lesson learned with that skill. Whoa, that was a stop! Keep to that hammer! Good job, Wolf!
Hurry up!
our chance. Shoot him down.
You got him! This is when we beat him up, right?
Bringing a giant robot to a fight, right?
Submit to my justice or die! I am the hero in this story! I will create a world without evil!
Creating one without culture. It's not right! No way I'm gonna let you swamp freezer your back!
I'm going to.
Nice work, Oracle!
Don't hold back.
Let's chase them down with a follow-up attack!
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm going to.
Right on the money, Skull!
They had it coming. Even got a rocket punch.
Skull! Get out of the way!
This is a necessity! The world needs a new system! It's the only way!
All of us know how to live without making any decisions ourselves! We won't go back to
All weapons with maximum firepower! Always prevail against evil!
Oh, yo, holy shit, is this the for real?
System failure! Are you?
Now's our chance. Shoot him down.
This is it.
It's over.
Yes! I will not bend to evil! I refuse!
How unfortunate. Such an indomitable will, yet you strayed so far from the path. No matter your I'll make you pay for it. Thank you.
You must be victorious! Work? Damn it!
Is that it?
We gotta put him down one last time.
Come on, Phantom Thieves! Let's end this! A hero must stand his ground. You must not let evil overcome you.
He may be our enemy, but you've got to admire his determination.
Mech or not, he's really taking it up a notch. Watch your backs, guys.
What is all this? Stop dropping the robot?
Hitting those with enough force will cause them to explode. Explode, huh? Maybe we can use that to unleash.
There! Whoa, that's how you do it!
I'm going to.
Doing all right.
Out of the way! This!
Like that! Stop cheating!
Hey, check out those wings! Use him to get the jump on him? Here I go!
In the name of justice, I will rescue the evils of this world!
What terrifying sorcery.
Don't just swing away at him. Pay close attention to his movements. Way to go, Skull!
Me and those who save! Why couldn't I be saved too? I will bring the world to a new era of righteousness and wonderful beauty of evil of any kind!
So unsettling. Exactly.
I can get that one.
Exactly how I want to start. Before you get to one
Hey, what the hell? Doing right out there!
Thank you.
Think of action first! Let's go!
Let's go!
Ready?
Thanks!
The battle! Did someone heal her up? Hit him hard! It's showtime! There! That combo strike! Use it! Time to use it! Devastating! Wait! Not done yet!
Why? Why can't you see my mission? Ridding the world of evil, just as you are! We're doing the same thing, Phantom Thieves!
Wrong, Noah. Phantom Thieves would never steal someone else's freedom. No! Your father would tell you that.
Thanks!
Take a good look at all these guys have done. Maybe then we'll see your Give up already. I never miss my Ha. That was
Fighting, Wolf!
Surrender!
I won't accept defeat! The hero has to win! Just has to win!
Couldn't have said it better myself. Get him! That's why I'm taking you down!
All right, guys! Finish him off!
Whoa, that was sweet! Come, you're mine!
Watch out, here it comes!
Even if I lose my wings, the fire of justice will never fade!
That combo strike was devastating! Get him!
I can't lose! Not now!
Okay. A new skill? Getting stronger every day.
No! Not yet! The hero can't be defeated like this! I am the enforcer of justice! You would deny me, Joker? Our definitions of the word are one and the same!
Dude, even we don't know what justice really is. And we don't mean to say that what we're doing is always right either.
But we're definitely not just gonna sit back while you tell everyone what to do.
It's true, there are days when I wish to immerse myself in my work. Days when I'd rather be wandering around town. There are also days when I wish simply to spend time with those close to me, to throw all of that away and do only what the person in front of you says. Why, at that point, you're nothing but a slave to fate.
All you're doing is taking away people's rights to choose for themselves and denying them their freedom.
When it comes down to it, it's no different from what your father did to you. Trampling upon the one thing that makes us human. That's the very evil you claim to hate.
Are you saying I'm the evil one?
We choose the roads we take. We don't let anyone tie us down. And we do so because we want to walk our own paths our own way.
But if I fall here, then what will become of the world? There are no heroes. I'm the only one who can save it.
Are you sure? I've seen the monarchs, and the people whose hearts you changed. They didn't look happy at all. I don't think you saved anyone doing what you did.
You know, Konoe, the world is full of evil, and there's plenty of scum out there who seem well beyond redemption. But there are some, like the Phantom Thieves, who refuse to give up. And there are people out there who, thanks to these guys, finally got the courage to crawl their way out of the darkest depths of hell. People who managed to awaken the hero inside themselves. Isn't that how we'll make this world a better place? What you're trying to do will just erase those heroes. Some before they even get their chance. Can anybody really know peace if they're forced to be stuck that way all the time?
I'd be disgracing the heroes.
Konoe, it's not the people who need saving. If anyone needs it, it's you.
Huh?
Ever since you killed your father all those years ago, all you've ever done is run away, rotten as he was, having to live with the pain of killing your own flesh and blood, knowing that you could be caught at any moment. You were alone. And getting stronger was the only way you could protect yourself.
You're right. I killed my father. And I lied to escape the punishment. I called it justice, hoping that there'd never come a day when I had to face the truth. But what I did back then was just evil.
Then you know what you need to do, Konoe. The hero you keep inside needs to save you from that evil.
The hero I keep inside, I have to save myself. I see now. It's been right there with me, all along. Very well. I admit defeat. I'll confess my crimes and accept my punishment, whatever it may be. I'll destroy Emma as well. You have my word. Phantom Thieves. If it's possible, I only ask that you please prove to the world that I was defeated by the real heroes of this story. Ones with a true sense of justice. Thank you.
That's our cue. Let's get out of here, guys.
Hell?
I am the guiding god sought by mankind, the Demiurge. I exist to answer all of your desires.
Is that still the Ark?
There's no doubt. That's the Ark of the Covenant, all right. That's Emma.
I was once a being given the name Emma. However, that is no more. The desires of mankind have transformed me into a god. I know you heard the voices of the suffering when you were in the desires, attaining the ultimate answer without suffering the lashes doled out by doubt and regret. That is humanity's true desire.
No effing way everyone asked you to glue their eyes to their phone screens!
We don't need you to force any answers on us. We want to find them ourselves.
You heard their cries, yet still failed to see the light. As such, it is my duty to show you the true despair born from harboring desires beyond one's grasp.
Here we go.
I exist to grant humanity's true desire. It is my divine calling to lead them to the promised land. Should you intend to thwart humanity's goal of enlightenment, it is my duty as their god to vanquish you.
Its power is incredible. I can physically feel its pressure.
Let's go.
I never would have bet that I'd pick a fight with a god.
Shining hammer.
Brace yourselves, everyone. We're going all out until this is settled. Powerful. Let's keep the buzz attack. Give them divine punishment.
You're mine! It's barely moved a muscle, and still it's hammering us with all sorts of shit.
I can't read its moves!
We can't dodge its attacks like this. Oracle, is there anything you can do? Just a sec. Analysis in progress. You'll have to hang in there a bit longer. Sorry. Gotta exploit those weaknesses.
Let's go.
That's it, Joker!
May light blanket the earth.
It's tough, and nuclear attacks are useless. Be ready for anything. Yes, attack patterns are analyzed. Follow my instructions and you'll be able to dodge enemy attacks. Flanking attack. Fall back, quick. New connection. That's the leader of the Phantom Thieves for ya. Fair warning. Heckle assault. Try dodging them.
Travis them!
Discourage your desire. Allow me to grant you all the answers you need. Now is the time for you to be freed from suffering.
Still so unbothered.
It's not as if our attacks are wholly ineffective. We keep up the pressure. We can still win this.
It's over.
Hang in there. Defense up. Nice, Joker. Heckle assault. Try dodging them.
It's over.
It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to curse.
Lost one. Why do you resist salvation? Your desires bring you only pain.
As if lobotomizing all of humanity is any sort of salvation.
Take that kind of saving for yourself. It's not happening on our watch.
Bingo. That skill just counts. Perfection.
All right, Joker!
Powerful. Wind is effective.
Persona!
All right.
This one. Okay.
Bam! Silence as always, Joker. We will track you down. Keep running. Try to shake him. It's working. Just this one last push. I'm not a person. I have my own will. Mine and mine alone.
Just like this fatal error is taken under your wing. Your hubris shall be your downfall. You are living proof that time has carried humanity to the promised land. This is fruitless. I cannot discern the purpose of this conflict.
You're really kissing me off!
If you still cannot comprehend the truth, then the knowledge shall come at the cost of your very lives.
Damn it! That thing's strong!
But we're not losing either. We can do this!
No matter how many times we may fall, so long as we rise again, we cannot be defeated.
Well put. And thanks to my line of work, I'm stubborn as hell too!
I do not understand. Why do you push yourselves to your limits to oppose me? Mankind's desires create suffering. And this suffering generates desires within mankind. Desires are the catalyst in the endless cycle of humanity's pain. Hope, the dregs of Pandora's box, is the restraint system binding mankind forever to its misery. Humanity deserves to be freed from its lifelong sentence of suffering. This reaching towards a light they can never grasp. Freedom from all desires. That is the true desire of humanity.
That's not true! I've seen the proof myself. I've witnessed the suffering you put the jail monarchs through. And I've seen the efforts of the Phantom Thieves to help them. I saw people suffer from trauma, struggle to survive, become the things they never wanted to be. and then discover the strength to press on as themselves, one step at a time. Giving up on desires? Living a listless life? In no way is that the optimal solution.
You witness nothing but pitiable conditioning, born from the belief that suffering is virtuous. It springs forth from the arrogant and strong, those capable of overcoming their pain. Releasing humanity from its desires is the sole path that every last person can follow to the promised land. And I am the shepherd who shall guide humanity down that path.
Listen to this egomaniacal app. You really think you're some kind of shepherd? You stole the desires of the masses and gorged yourself on them until you were too bloated to listen to reason. You go on and on about rescuing humanity. All you're doing is robbing and enslaving them.
You call yourself a god, yet fail to realize the desires of humanity have become your own lifeblood as well.
Yes, some desires may be impure. They can create suffering or send someone down the wrong path, but it's also how our hope takes form. Desires give us the power and courage to keep going.
Right. That's what gives us the power to stand up and fight again, no matter how many times we fall. Like hell will we hand over all of humanity to some program that doesn't even understand them? We're putting an end to your promised land path right now!
We seem incapable of reaching an understanding. As such, I will end this inquiry and grant humanity's desire through your annihilation.
Let's go, everyone! This is the final battle!
You will be born out.
You're too powerful and weak to bless attacks! Give them divine punishment!
Disappear.
That was a clean hit! So cool, Sophie! Wow! That actually worked! Something's wrong.
Indeed, there is a problem. Could our attacks be lacking any effect?
Maybe it's invincible now that it's a god?
Like, there's no way, right? Maybe it has something to do with change in form? Let me analyze. Hang on!
So great. So bad.
Analysis complete. You gotta hear this.
The hell, man? Our attacks aren't doing jack shit!
It's the spheres up there. They're feeding energy to the demiurge.
So until we deal with those, our attacks on the main body are fruitless.
How do we do that? There are a whole bunch of them.
I see. Splitting to groups and coordinated strike. Okay, we need 3 teams. 2 go after the spheres, 1 more sticks to the main body. You should lead that last team, Joker.
All right, we're ready for assignment.
That should do it. Careful out there, everyone.
I can navigate all 3 teams. Overclocking my brain like that might melt it down, but I'm gonna do it. Let's go, everyone!
Power. Guardian.
Time to show you what real strength is. There, that's you up! Persona!
We're ready to pay the price!
A world without freedom can never know beauty. I shall turn you to ribbons along with your scheme.
The desires of mankind are the root of their misfortune. Bring this to life for them, Pepe.
What? A warning? How did that get here? The spear's down! Now you can really lay into that demiurge!
You see that? Even a god's no prop for us!
Man is a fatally flawed organism.
Out of the way!
Truth lies in their legacy of irrational decisions. Why would you oppose the creation of a perfect world? It would be the best solution for every one of you.
What ran out the moment you underestimated the fantasy!
As mankind searches for its own solution, and it repeatedly strays from the correct path, bodies
You're
of
doing it!
fear
Just one more big push to go! Hang
shall
in there!
crash.
You got it from here, Joker!
Come, Guardian.
As long as we're around, you're not getting your way!
My wish is mine and no one else. I won't let anyone tell me otherwise.
I with my friends at my side. That even includes a god!
Wipe away these obstacles, Maku. Create the foundation for the ideal world.
Damn, a ton of shadows disappeared! Looks like Maku can summon them!
Code. Demonstrate God's glory for the unbelievers.
Perhaps that holds the bad news! It has a super scary move! I'm down! On it up! Hither has a callback, but he needs a more Dora had to retreat! Make sure she gets first! Using this! Time to use this! Powerful Shadow defeated! Nice teamwork!
Stand down.
One sphere down!
Why?
Too late for you to beg for forgiveness! Shatter! Yes, block!
Do you truly understand your actions? Hear me when I say, I have formed the ultimate solution. Humanity will be delivered from its suffering. Yes, sir. Purify these humans, tainted with ruinous desires.
Looks like Yeso uses Celeste and Curse attacks. You're clear if you're weak to those. Pop Persona! Beautiful work! I'm just getting warmed up. That combo strike was devastating! Not done yet. No, hold hard! Keep them guessing, Using this. Time to use this. Here
Fools.
This is the price for trampling on the hearts of all humanity.
Humanity shrinks from difficult decisions and grows exhausted by endless possibilities. I shall be the end to that suffering. Are you not in search of such an answer as well?
One sphere down! The spheres are dropping one by one. We're halfway there now. Keep it up, guys! We'll together grab the fight for ourselves. Only God like you won't stop us!
Deceit, arrogance, jealousy. The world is full of such malice in their current state. The promised land is a place of equality and righteousness. King Peace didn't realize this. Stand down.
One sphere down!
So brash.
I imagine that hurt. That was what I thought. Everyone stay focused. That combo strike was devastating. Playing where that came from. Justice is served. Powerful Shadow defeated. You're doing it. Just one more big push to go. Hang in there.
Joker, we believe in you.
Come, Guardian.
I refuse to allow all of you to go. My job is to stop you.
Switch out. Possible rest of God. Phantom Thieves get to punish you instead.
Let go, Sophie. This is done. The sphere's down. Now you can really lay into that demiurge.
You see that? Even the gods still prop for us!
Man is a fatally flawed organism. The proof lies in their legacy of irrational decisions. Why would you oppose the creation of a perfect world? It would be the best solution for... Every one of you born
Not having a place to belong sucks. But if you got one, you just have to make one for yourself. That's what you guys taught me. How I know I don't need your shitty world. Ha!
This is what ran out the moment you underestimated the Phantom Thief.
As mankind searches for its own solutions for it, it repeatedly strays from the correct path. By accepting the answers I provide, you will all be freed of the pain that accompanies failure.
That's not how it works at all. There are all sorts of things to gain while looking for your answers. The memories I've shared with these guys would be impossible to make in your world. One sphere down. Too late to defend your That's lost.
Do you truly understand your actions? Hear me when I say, I have formed the ultimate solution. Humanity will be delivered from suffering.
You're not saying what...
There, okay.
I hate to endure suffering. I know there are amazing
You slow!
other side of that thing. I want to find them for myself.
Tire of your grotesque sight. At least your end can be beautiful.
Desires are nothing but evil temptations, leading demons down the path of suffering, and trust your desires to me.
There, okay. This one, there.
That's on the way.
Or you prefer to languish in despair.
There instilling no fear in me.
There's
As long as I have the will to stand once more, I shall forge my own path. My companions are the ones who led me to that realization. If you could ever comprehend that.
one sphere down.
Christ, trampling on the hearts of all humanity.
Humanity shrinks from difficult decisions and grows exhausted by endless possibilities. I shall be the end to that suffering. Why are you not in search of such an answer as well?
Hearing your questions, accepting any answer
Learn
always brought me.
divine
I
rage
am
of
not
your
that
master.
good girl anymore. I won't give up who I am just to please someone else. I am fighting my life for myself. We'll stand our ground and fight for ourselves. Only God like you won't stop us.
of this. Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try this. Here, of this. Here, of this.
Deceit, arrogance, jealousy. The world is full of such malice in its current state. The Promised Land is a place of equality and righteousness. With the true peace to be realized there.
Love to live in a world where people don't get hurt. We have to make that world for ourselves if we're going to have a chance. And you can't be forced to. One sphere down. The spheres are dropping one by one. We're halfway there now. Keep it up, guys.
I do not comprehend why you deny my answer. I can guide you to the Promised Land. I can save all of you. There will be no loss, no grief.
I'll take them
If you continue to resist,
The boss is scary. Especially to a coward like me. And it only gets scarier once you lose someone important. And what's even scarier is just giving up. Then I wouldn't be able to protect the people I still have left.
One sphere down.
Give up already.
We can't lose to someone like you.
flawed
I
purpose.
never miss my
You are unable to provide humanity the correct answer. However, you still have the chance to conform it. Discard your heart and join me in the Promised Land.
You are not the one who determines
Desires. Humanity's desires. Unfathomable. Unfathomable.
The enemy's down. It's weakened too. Now's our chance. All right, everybody together. Let's finish this for good.
Let's go.
Come on!
Joker, finish it!
But why? I am the God who would guide humanity.
Now that's something.
Oh, look at them all. They're so pretty. Awesome.